Good morning, welcome back to a new video. In this video we have kind of changed our plans, what we actually wanted to do. We wanted to go work outside, we have a video plan, but the weather's against us, it's raining outside. So we decided to look into videos we have not posted. And this was one of the videos that we never finished, which was the thrift store things. We went to a giant warehouse thrift store, which is kind of a leftover place where they bring all the things that thrift stores don't want or they don't buy, which is really interesting for us because it's pretty much dirt cheap. So some of these things we got actually in summer. We were just going there often all the way through the summer. So yeah, you're gonna see the clips are in summer. So interesting to bring back those memories as well. And yeah, we're gonna be restoring some of the things, and maybe in the future we're gonna store the rest of the things that we didn't use. A lot of the things we actually used up in the workshop, so you have seen already some of the things that we have bought, but we're gonna give you a tour and the costs of how much each thing costed. But yeah, let's get started by showing you all the clips from the summer. It's very stiff, the engine, but that doesn't sound like unhealthy. So since we're back from the summer, as you saw those nice beautiful clips, we're back in our weather, and yeah, these are the tools we want to show you. Some of the tools, actually there's a lot missing here, but I just cannot go scavenge around where we have left each thing or where is this stored away for winter. These are the things I picked out. We were sitting outside, not the electric ones, the tools themselves, which is not nice. This one is my favorite. This was like, I think €1 or something. It's actually, I think it's Norwegian made Sith, I think it's called. Really sharp, really good. It's like a little hand one. Perfect for harvesting like small grass, like when you just don't want to bring electric tools, or just looks cool. And then yeah, we got some other tools for moving dirt and cement, and this one's for making lines in the dirt. Really heavy duty tools. And then we got this scrubbing brush, which you have seen us use in the chicken house video. It's like a plaster scrubber, maybe for wallpapers. I don't know what was the purpose of this, for scrubbing something. It's really sharp, very good for scrubbing things off, so we used it for that, for scrubbing the planks. So that's a cool one, and all of these tools, each of them probably is like €1. Some of them that look less valuable are crust, they even give them for 50 cents. For 50 cents you can't even buy the wood sticks. Really interesting for me just to pick up some tools. And these electric ones, I think this was like €10 and this other one was like €5. So amazing deal. So what it was, problem with this one was the blade was broken in half. I could just go and buy a new blade. They are, you know, pretty standard. I could just buy a new one, but I made one instead from pretty hard metal. So pretty much the same thing like the blade would be made out of. And it works really good. I've gone through whole summer of cutting till pretty much September. I was cutting with this. I was cutting our front lawn to look really beautiful, as you saw for the video about the swing, the chairs. I cut everything perfect. It looked really proper. So that's what I was using. I was using this one. And the only reason we got the big lawnmowers is because of this guy. Before that, I never had the option of thinking that a lawnmower could cut the lawn, because it's so bumpy that I would expect to hitting the ground all the time. But actually it's hitting the ground and leveling it off and making it more perfect each time you do it. So it actually made us the decision to invest in lawnmower, and yeah, now I'm in love with lawnmowers. So yeah, thanks to a €10 little lawnmower. It's nothing powerful, but it was able to cut that high of a grass, no problem at all. So yeah, really an amazing machine. And the other one Despina was using to cut around bushes. She was enjoying that one as well. We actually wanted to show you the using it on power banks, but never had the chance to really do it. So yeah.
And also we wanted to make a video in summer. We actually cut with this one, and this one we cut around our berry bushes before we put the wood chips on. So
but we never filmed it?
We never filmed it. We were like, oh, we're gonna film it another time, and then I think it got too hot, then it started raining, and then September.
And then September got a big lawnmower. And yeah, that's about it.
We never filmed it.
Next summer we're gonna show you using it. It is still useful for around the garden, around like smaller places, maybe in front of the house. But the big lawnmower is not so efficient.
Yeah, and with this one I was cutting actually next to my, around the, how's it called, raised beds. Yeah. Raised beds I was cutting with this one.
And we can use it either with a long cable or with the power bank from EcoFlow. So really useful.
But I like it because it has no blade, it has a string, so it doesn't cut like into things, and you can do stones and stuff. So I'm enjoying it. And this one is also
machine, yeah. And it's really power efficient and silent, so really cool. So better than bringing out the big trimmer with petrol and messing around, so yeah.
And you might be recognizing the table. We had it for our grill party.
Yeah, in summer we had it outside. It did blow up a bit. It was a mistake of leaving it in the moisture. And then we had it inside for many months now until we got a new one, which you saw also in the video. We swapped it around because that one's a bit smaller, a bit nicer looking.
And it's a bit ugly.
And yeah, this one's all blown up and losing its color. So this is going to be a workshop one, maybe something for summer outside as well. It's going to be helpful. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
It was only €2, this thing.
€2 for the
That's why we didn't really care of leaving it outside in the rain.
Yeah, you could even cut it up for firewood and it's still worth it, more than €2. But yeah, let's move on to the things on this table. Before we move on to all the small things, let me explain you all the big things. You probably have seen them in the workshops, which is this thing was like €2 and this was like €1. This actual wood countertop, maybe it's not the fattest, but perfectly fine for us. And then it was the big giant tabletop there without legs. That was like €1. And behind it was also the router table, which is also like €1 or two. And there where I store my drills and electric things. That was like pretty much for free, I think. And yeah, I think there's some other things we haven't even attached or just used. There's some tables there. I think an extendable table we have sitting in the back. I have some shelves. There's many things. And the desk I have for my drilling, that also, it's like an old school desk. Really good quality. So that's also was like €1 or €2. very cheap. So every time we go there, which was like place where we go for Despinas for doctor, we go there and they have pretty much the warehouse like really like 5 minutes away from there. It's a 1 hour, 1.5 hour drive, so we rarely go there, but when we go, we come back with a car packed of kind of junk, but now we're a bit more calm because we don't have a place to put it. So
yes.
Workshop was a good way of filling it, and yeah, in the future when we need like furniture, that's a place where we go because they have pretty much a place where it's taken for free. The outside, what's sitting outside, they just
like a trash
need to throw
area.
it out because no one is buying it, sitting there for months, and they're just like, we need to get rid of it, please take it. And they're happy if you just take it. Like, I think we went like last time and I got things for free. They were just giving it. Just take it, I don't need it, as much you can stack in your car.
Yeah, because the weather was awful. It was about to rain.
Yeah.
The things were about to get wet. So like, just take whatever fits in the car.
Yeah, pretty much. And we think we paid for the things that we got inside. I got some other tools I bought, and it was, you know, the tools are really cheap. So let's explain about the tools. I got these ones, which I really like. These are planers. More of nostalgic, not like I'm actually going to be planing with them, but for some planing jobs where you just need to scrape off just a bit, it's really useful. The blades are sharp, and especially this metal one is really cool with all of it things. And I got this for like €1. This maybe 50 cents. And then I got one small one like this. They had many, but they had missing blades, missing this one. So I just got the ones that are full set. This one's really cool as well. Maybe not something special. You can probably buy these brand new still, but really cool to have for pretty much no money. Then I got this one, which is for scraping wood, but instead of a pulling one, this is a pushing one. So really cool. I forgot what they're actually called. I know in Latvian, but I don't have a clue in English. So yeah, that one is really cool as well. Very, very sharp, barely used. All of these are mostly Swedish made, so the quality is really good. This one is someone's handmade welding clamp. Really useful, heavy duty, really heavy duty. I really like it. So very nice. Someone literally handmade this. So yeah, I'm using that. It was like 50 cents. Then I bought loads of wood clamps. So this is mostly for woodwork.
They just look cute.
They're really cool. They're not the most efficient to use, but when you do need something that you don't want to scratch, these are probably the best option because they do not leave marks because they're soft. And they were pretty much basically free. They had many different sizes, but again, broken, missing the screw, missing something. And yeah, just choose the ones that I liked. I like this tiny one as well. It was pretty cute.
Yeah, it just look cute as a decorative as well.
They're really cool, and they make the workshop a bit more workshopy. Then I got these saws for €1 each, and they didn't even need to redo the road, as you call it, on the saw. Didn't need to redo it because they're pretty much like perfect condition. And high quality saw cuts way better than the new saws. I paid a lot. I buy high quality saws. They're German made, whatever, but they do not compare to this old saw. And even this one's a bit newer, but also very old. Also really an amazing saw. It's a more smoother one, but this one here is my favorite. It cuts rapid through wood.
Nowadays they also don't make things to last. That's the problem. That's why old things sometimes are better than new ones, because they're meant to last.
Yeah. So yeah, the next thing, I got this one, which is a metal scissor. This is mostly for cutting tin and copper, like really skinny metal and soft metal. But I use it for all kinds of cutting purposes. Really sharp and really cool. And it was pretty much free, so I would take it. Got a rubber hammer. This was for free as well because, well, it's broken and they don't see the value in it. This was like 50 cents, which is a chisel. So really cool, high quality chisel, very sharp. Got pliers. Those were 50 cents. Very good quality pliers, and yeah, they still last probably more than the new ones. I have some sets of new ones and they don't move. This thing, I haven't oiled it at all and it's moving so freely. Then I got this ones, which are something like pliers as well. Don't know exactly what they're called, but yeah, they're like more precise things you can handle. I don't remember what's the use for this. I just liked it and it was for free. I take any tool that I have like this. And yeah, then I also got this one, which was all messed up when I bought it, so they gave it to me for like €1. And this is a Swedish metric wrenches, and they are really high quality. I had exactly the same set I bought brand new, and this inside mechanism broke after like 1 month of using, and they were scraped off all of them, and these are pretty much like brand new. So really crazy that they gave it to me. The only thing that's broken is that, but yeah, do I not care about that? And then one piece is missing. Rest of it is all perfect, so really happy about that, and a really nice boxy. So yeah, we also got this for €2. Really heavy duty actual wood counter slash table. I think it was more a table. This is going to be a counter here. We just haven't had the time to do it. we're gonna do it one of these days. We have to fix up some things, some doors, some things here. So we're gonna do it one day. But yeah, very cool thing. Let's get back to it. Last but not least, there's this box we never showed you. And this was also from there. I think pretty much for free they said it.
It was for free because it was sitting on the floor.
Yeah, it was sitting on the floor and it was looking a bit, you know, like it's rough. This is someone's painting box. So yeah, someone did like a bit of an art piece on here. And has a little storage here where clearly bugs have been to sleep. But yeah, cool box.
I wanted it for my knitting because I have a lot of yarn for knitting. And it looks cool for inside the house. So we do have to restore it, sandpaper maybe a bit here and there.
Yeah, so yeah, we need to restore it and take care of it. Because it's a pretty cool box. It's not very old or anything, it's just cool.
It's just cool, it just fits the style of our house.
Hope it was not too much talking or too boring for you, but we really wanted to show you all the things we got. And it's kind of an opportunity to finally reveal the things we got and explain about them. But yeah, this store has so much things. So if you want to see us go there and see a future video about the store and kind of a tour, kind of mini tour, because I don't know if you're really allowed to film in there, but we can film a bit. So if you want to see it in the future, let us know in the comments down below. But another thing we want to do is Q&A. Despina wants to do a Q&A with her mom. So if you have any questions, let them down in below and we're going to pick out the questions we want to answer. And yeah, it's about anything, the questions. So anything you want to know, just let us know in the comments down below as well. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video and we're going to see you next time. Bye bye. I go sleepy.
Okay, well now we have to clean up the mess we have created. Where are you going?
Let's go feed goats.
Okay.